Hello, welcome back. I got some research in Conjuration done, so yeah, I can do voice of Apsu now, which is nice. If I had any water mages free, which I don't currently, but in theory I can. There's some nice stuff in there, but yeah, research is pretty low now because we've got a bunch of mages sitting on a fort, but still same targets for now. Hopefully it picks up. Diaportant, Alm has put up Mother Oak, the first global of the game, I think. So it's usually the first one to go up. Found nothing with Arcane Probing, teleported a mage onto Uruk. Saw 4 battles then. 2 of them are between Magnon and Machaka, so more raids. You can see Machaka 1-1 there, but Mari successfully defended against this little push. So yeah, take a look at that on the map in a second. Trackless Wastes we also moved into. A bunch of skellies. Do you have an item? No, just some gems. So we have a bunch of priests who make pretty short work of the skeletons. And that's the end of that. I didn't even know I didn't even think it would go that quick, to be honest. I mean, I knew we had lots of banish, but damn. Yeah, so there's Trackless Wastes. We've got that on now as well. That's fine. We also pinged the inside of Uruk. So this is a bit awkward. So there's nothing really here. There's not really any units. There's a couple of the Sacreds. You have the Bless. No mages or anything though. There is his god though, which is a 352 hit point Battle of Writing that has 22 shock resistance, 29 protection. It's slash and pierce resistant. Casting Mist Form on itself initially. 21 magic resistance. I'm not sure how exactly we kill this thing, other than just spamming Soul Slay on it and praying. Because the only real kind of armor negating spell we have is Thunderstrike, which he's pretty much immune to. And 352 hit points means I'm gonna have to do a lot more than just chip away at him. So I probably can't storm into this immediately. I mean, I could just spam Soul Slay. We have lots of Astral. That is possible. I don't feel great about doing that though. Which is a bit awkward. So there's the fortress in Uruk. Yeah, there's nothing here, no mages. Just 45 units and then the god itself, but that's going to be a hard thing to kill. So I'm not going to try killing it just yet. I don't think. Events then, gained some defense in Western Plain, lost some defense in Boat Eater, because of course. Uruk's still open, did some patrolling, some of his starters were promoted. Yeah, a bit concerning. I'm not sure if we could kill that or not. I think we probably have enough Astral Casters that if they all just plugged into the Communion and did Soul Slay, they'd probably get it. I mean, this guy especially would probably get it. It's just slightly... This game has not gone well. And so I don't really want to take risks I don't have to. And my big fear is that we end up just killing all of our Communion Slaves because we spend 50 turns trying to Soul Slay the battle and failing. And there's no guarantee my guys are going to spam Soul Slay when they go off script, right? And just spend the whole battle spamming Ghost Wolves at it or something. So I'm going to do 2 things. First of all, everyone's just going to preach for a bit. We do have a lot of H3s and H2s sitting on this fort. Clearly, Uruk has a lot higher Dominion than we do, though. We're only Dominion 4, this is 8. But let's just see how much Dominion we can clear out by preaching. We'll see how that goes first. Because if we can at least drop the battle down to really low hit points, that makes me feel a bit more confident. Second thing I'm going to do is make at least 1 smasher to put on somebody so that we have someone that can get up in the thing's face and actually hit it for some damage. So I've got my God forging a smasher this turn. Possibly to go on Pompeius, because that would give him some sort of use. He does have pretty good attack skill, although we don't really need attack skill to hit the battle. His magic resistance is kind of low, but I mean, who else am I going to thug out? Like, I could summon a Bane or something. But it's just more turns, you know? I'll gear up Pompeius. I like the idea of doing that. It sounds pretty funny. So he'll get a smasher. I'm also forging him some winged shoes. The battle in the fort has nature and air. So Pompeius is also gonna need to be shock and poison resistant. So he can wear a shroud, which gives him a bunch of our resists, because we've got tons of shock res and poison res on our bless anyway, plus some hit points and stuff. But I'm also going to forge him a snake ring for poison resist, storm spool for shock resist somewhere. I think this little wizard is doing it, yeah. And then I thought, well, since I'm putting so many items on this stupid commander, I guess I'll make him an enchanted shield as well. So we'll thug out Pompeius so that he can like run up to the battle and punch it. And then we'll see how low we can get the candles here as well before we storm. If the candles go down really rapidly, which I don't think they will, but if they do, I guess we'll just try and dom kill him. We'll put up temples around it, and then we won't even have to storm it at all. Well, at least not to kill the god. I'll just move these guys back to here to research, and that'll be fine. But we'll see what happens anyway. We will have a palisades finished in Kark next turn, so I'm getting a temple up here as well. So yeah, we can just start putting temples around here. See if that helps. I think Mictlan might be attacking this throne next turn, so I don't really want Mictlan to have units on our border, but well, it's probably going to happen at some point. So I'm also a bit concerned about like suddenly losing a battle on Uruk with this near us. I assume Mictlan has scouts around here. And I don't know. That's what I'm doing anyway. My prophet, by the way, has 3 hit points currently. Not great. We can also try continuing to take underwater provinces as well. Trackless has a Horse's Veil, which boosts the PD, so we've got quite a lot of PD here with 15 points. We can also recruit Horse Brothers. Pretty good. I'm going to send them into the Triton Trooper province, though. This might be a mistake. I mean, we don't exactly hold up very well underwater if our water rallies and our Hydra get ignored or killed. We don't have a lot of units. The little guys can only really spam Body Ethereal. Because you can't do... I didn't realize this at first, but you can't do Starfires underwater. Which is a shame. So I could plug them into the communion, but there's not much of a communion either. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, if the Hydra kills a few things and the water rallies block for a little bit, maybe we'll be fine. Hopefully Triton Troopers aren't one of the underwater indies who have magic weapons. Then our Ethereal is a bit more useful as well. But who knows? Still doing mostly full recruitment. No units at the moment, but it's got mages coming or paid for or whatever. I haven't queued up a wizard yet, but we do have a lizard on the way. Yeah. That's another thing I forgot to do over here. I meant to have a lizard with the army, but I accidentally left him behind, so he's coming over as well. Anyway, that's it for this turn. You can see this is the province where... this is the one that Mary just lost, and this is the one that he defended. But Mary does have some pretty big stacks still up here, I don't know. I suppose if we felt safe with that Mictlan was going to ignore us, we could take some of In's stuff now that he's gone AI. We could actually... maybe I should do that instead of going underwater. I could move these guys to Spruce to meet up with these things and just walk over and sit on this. How much siege strength would we have if I did that? 1836, and this is a 250. I mean, we'd be sitting there a while. And I don't know, the water provinces are just free cash, if we can get them. Fingers crossed this goes well. But whatever. So that was 1037, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. Did some arcane probing, found nothing. Search for nature sites in the desert, found nothing. A couple of battles then, some interesting stuff. We saw Machaka moving into another empty province. We also saw a battle in the Mines of Despair. This is a cool one. So Marignon is attacking into some mages. from Machaka. He's got a bunch of crossbows, bunch of knights, some mages. Machaka deploys will-o'-the-wisps and corpse candles en masse. A couple of fire lilies as well. Which is very, very difficult for Marignon to deal with when the big fire lilies get here. And yeah, that's the end of Marignon. Pretty cool. Not sure the coloured squares are helping in this battle since it's orange and yellow. But there we go. So that's Minds of Despair. Barry just lost 30 things, including 3 mages and the Ind Bishop General. And 9 Knights of the Chalice, yikes. And it cost Machaka a couple of fire gems and death gems. Not too bad. And we also saw Last Step Swamp as well, the army moving over. And then we attacked Lake of Seaweed. Another great battle. We've got us just buffing each other, derailing the Hydra into lots and lots of Triton troopers. Did you guys have poison immunity? No. Okay, good. So lots of dudes get caught on the Hydra, which is nice. Doing lots of poison. Some of these dudes do get up to our actual troops though, unfortunately. Some guys getting poisoned by spears or barbs or whatever. We clear them out with lightning. So unfortunately this one mage, the buzzer goes off if I stop needing. He got stabbed and is currently poisoned. So he dies from the poison. He continues blasting because he has the undying hit points, which keeps him going. But after the battle ends, he dies, unfortunately. So, rip to that guy. So we took another water province, lost the Thurg, lost one of the Princeps as well. So that's a shame. Another great province though. Umbro, we got Pud the High Magus. And yeah, usual messages beyond that. Yeah, these underwater provinces are just like vastly better to all my provinces. So this one was 11k pop, this one's 10k pop. This one we just took 16,500 people live here. It's currently 113 income with 20 unrest. God tier province. Way better than all of our other provinces. So, you know, I'm glad I spent the time to take these lakes. They're great. Put the PD up to 11. I'll try and get all the PD up to like 15 if I can, just to try and keep them safe, although, yeah. And next up, Sea of the Untamed. Kalulus are pretty easy to kill, I think, so hopefully this one goes even easier than that one. We'll finish off taking the lakes. Next step will be having a priest walk around underwater, put temples in all these provinces if we can. It was a nice, safe place to put temples underwater. So that's the plan over there. We'll finish off lakes. Right, just got interrupted in the middle of doing this, so lost my place. I think I was just saying we've taken the water provinces, right? And they're really good. I think what I'd like to do now is we'll take this one. We'll put together a little army. I've been recruiting some turtle guys here as well. We'll take this province as well, which isn't very good. It's only 29 income, but whatever. We'll take it to finish off. And then we'll also take this fort if it's still available. And we still have lots of good throne access currently. There's this throne, this throne, this throne that are all targets currently. We can take up this one off Mictlan in the end. So we're not doing too bad. Our income is now creeping up because we've taken the water provinces. We should have Uruk soon as well. And yeah, so this is all fine so far. In Umbro, I'm forging another Robe of the Sea to give to this guy. Start doing Voice of Apsu. He's a bit vulnerable though. Let's move him into Kark. So that's fine as well. And my god is sight searching Umbro as well, so we'll get to see what amazing sight is in Umbro generating all this unrest, which is cool. And then next turn we'll start Yeti production, seriously. We'll do 12 Yetis a turn for a while until we run out of water gems. Pretty good. So that's all solid. Big question now is, can we take out Uruk safely? We knocked off 3 candles this turn, which isn't bad. I mean, let's see if we knock off another 3 next turn. If so, I mean, yeah, we can just dom kill Uruk, I think, and not worry about trying to kill the god, which is cool. So we've got a temple down in Kark now, and I'm building another one in Oli. So that's pretty good. We'll see if we can just keep purging candles off quickly, and hopefully this will be resolved. It is kind of bad having all this research just tied up here doing nothing, but yeah, I mean, 3 candles a turn would be great. There's still some Dominion in Roka, Western Plains, and I think Oli's about to flip, so that's fine. Kark is Miklan's Dominion, so that's not the same. Oh, Night March is also Uruk's. We'll see though. We'll see if we can at least purge the Dominion out of Uruk. It will mean that the battle has really low hit points, which is something. Yeah, we do have. Did I mention yet? I got interrupted again, so this is the 3rd edit in the middle of this video, hopefully invisibly. But yeah, we've thugged out Pompeius. Their hit points drops when they put the Shroud on. It's so strange. Yeah, he should have 18 hit points with 6 Undying, but he looks like he has 9. I'm not sure why. But he's got 25 shock res and 35 poison resistance, so yeah, he should be able to stand next to a battle and punch it with a smasher for a bunch of shatter damage. That's nice. As long as he can keep, you know, as long as he stays alive and can get past all the other units, you know, that's great as well. And if we drop the battle down to, you know, just a couple of dozen hit points, roll in, drop some Starfires and Thunderstrikes on it, a smasher hit or 2, that should be that. So even if we don't absolutely dom kill him, I think it's fine if we can just wipe out the candles in the cap. That would be really helpful. Other than that, some little things. We did get the High Magus this turn, Pud. This guy just turned up. Currently doing some augury, might as well look for some fire sites remotely. Seems like a good idea. And not much happening besides that. Not a lot of research recruitment this turn. We are getting the temple down in Oli, and that took up most of my gold. Also queued up another Archtheog. So not a huge amount of recruitment. But as I put down temples, I'll move another mage somewhere to put up another temple. So there's one going down in Oli, so a guy's moving over to Roka to put one there next. So yeah. I would really like to just Dominion kill somebody, because I've never done it in Dominions 5. It seems really hard. But we'll give it a shot. And then the next target will be Villiers, I think, with this stack. So we'll aim to get this fort and this throne over the next few turns. Start producing Yetis. And finish off the lakes. And then research isn't that bad at the moment. It will keep going up, I'm sure. We're almost at Mine Hunt. We'll Mine Hunt this thing as well. Take that back. And if we can get Mine Hunt online and then finally get to Dark Skies, we'll be pretty safe. It's still really hard for us to get attacked, I think. Machaka doesn't really have a route at us. They have a route to this throne, which would get at us. Otherwise, they have to come through this cave, and that's about it. Or through this thing. So they don't have a great border with us. Mari's tied up now with Machaka as well. So I probably don't have to worry about them either. Inzai. Our only real neighbor still is Viesha, who's dying. Moving a scout over to see this battle next turn. And Miklan, who is on the other side of the world, I think. He's maintaining these little tiny stacks kind of just off the border. That I can't see them. But there's nothing like major. So purely by virtue of geography, we're pretty safe still, surprisingly. I just really need to step up research somehow. Yeah, could do with getting my skills over in Kark as well, couldn't I? Since we're going to be able to recruit mages here now. Another good reason to put down temples, I suppose. I think that's everything for this turn, though. Yeah. Turtle Chief not doing anything, yeah. So that was turn 38. Thanks for watching. Damn, this went really fast. I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. We actually hit a research target. Good stuff. Sort of. I mean, the actual target is 6, but you know what I mean. We actually got a level in research. We can do Astral Geyser now. Great spell. Yeah, keep going though for Mind Hunt. We're nearly there. 3 turns at most. As long as I don't start moving mages around. Silver Throne has been claimed. Throne of Fortune has been claimed. Probing found a strange opening. Pretty nice. That's 2 more pearls per turn. Also increases misfortune, but you know. Everything in this game increases my misfortune. Augury found nothing though. And then the big one. Massive bakery chain buyout. Search for sites. And found the Devil's Den. So yeah, increases unrest by 15. A blood mage may enter to summon a devil. That is pretty cool. Unfortunately, we don't have any blood mages except our god, though. And I don't really want to tie up my god just summoning 1 devil per turn forever. So we have a new short-term goal, which is get 50 blood slaves to empower someone to summon from this site forever. So we'll work towards that. Anyway, some more battles. First up, the Sea Untamed. This is Cthulhu's. Cthulhu's aren't very threatening, I don't think. They have no armor or protection. They do have a lot of hit points, I suppose. They're pretty big. I just like how goofy they look, though. Very goofy looking unit. But it's the usual story. Most of them get tied up on the Hydra. Some of them get to us, but we're ethereal. We do some lightning bolts. It's fine. There we go. Another province is ours. This one is not as good as the others, unfortunately, but, you know, it finishes off the sea. A couple of battles then. We saw Marignon taking a province back off Mictlan. Not Mictlan, Machako. And then Wellard. I can't remember, was this an actual battle? There was some kind of exchange. Oh, right, it was a defense. So Machako moved a little stack of 10 of these things over. But, yeah, Mari was ready. A lot of stuff. These guys have no chance. Yes, there we go. Yeah. Successful defense. And we also saw a battle in the Gold Crags. I think this is just moving on to the fort, though. Yeah. So the inn fort I was thinking of taking looks like it's going to go to Mictlan, which is a bit concerning. Mictlan now borders us on both sides. And they're very large. I did recently learn, and I wish he'd told me this sooner, JB said he's actually been recording his turns in this game. So if we're lucky, he'll upload his turns from this game, and you'll get to see how Mictlan's game went. Certainly looks like it went a lot better than mine did. But if he does upload those turns, I'll certainly let you know. I'll post a link to them. But anyway, there is Mictlan. Did lose all his Black Hawks doing that, which is pretty funny. Anyway. Events then, 2 Spruce Wood, we got 1 Fire Gem, Lake of Seaweed. We actually got a gold event, which is nice. Discovered a Mictlan scout on our fortress. And yeah, Uruk is still open. Yeah, so caught the scout here, where we are patrolling with a bunch of slings, of course. Yeah. Mictlan does have his national hero sat here, summoning cave grubs, it looks like. Or someone's summoning cave grubs here. He's building up a stack in Nazgûl. We're going to have this stack on our border very soon as well. It's very possible that he's about to finish off Ind and then attack us. And even if he doesn't attack us, we still have to be careful. There's going to be a lot of stuff right next to us. And presumably the flying units could just go straight onto us. I'm not sure. But our plans are unchanged for the time being. So over here, going to put some stuff together. I guess we'll just try and take this. Probably not going to get this now. But who knows? Maybe Mictlan will struggle to siege it now that all the birds died. Who knows? We'll move stuff over there anyway. If I get here and this hasn't been taken, maybe I'll say to Mictlan, can I have it? You never know, you might say yes. But either way, we're putting some stuff together over here. That's fine. I am leaving one guy behind, he's just breaching at the moment. He'll put up temples underwater one day. So that's okay. Doing mage recruitment everywhere, we already have a big mage paid for. So that's fine. Not recruiting any units. I'm starting to recruit Yetis though, with 600 identical muffins. My god, however, my god is a B3 mage. He can blood hunt pretty effectively. So he's going to move over to Oli and blood hunt there. There's a 7k pop province with 30 PD currently. And it also has a lab in it quite nicely. I think this is a good place to just blood hunt. We'll do this for a few turns. We already have 14 blood slaves because we have the site here as well that generates 1 per turn. So we only need another 36 blood slaves and then we can empower someone in blood to just pull out of that site forever. Seems like a good use of a few turns just to set that up, so why not? So my god will do that. I can also side stitch here or something, I suppose. And that's fine. And news from Uruk, this site's now down to 1 dot candle. Yeah, we are wiping out his dominion pretty quickly, actually. I'm getting a temple up in Roka next, and then I'm moving this guy to Western Plains, so we're almost surrounding him with temples, and his dominion is just tanking. I suppose I could just storm next turn if it goes positive for us. His god should be starting to get pretty weak then. Let's see. If we can get it up to like 5 white candles, I'll just storm, I suppose. This is certainly a lot safer than storming. Especially since I'm a bit worried, because if we're going to get attacked by Mictlan, it's going to be through there, isn't it? Which is where we have the army currently. So probably a good idea if I can keep it alive. Complete. Who knows though. But yeah, let's try and get Devil Summoning up and running. We'll increase Yeti production. Doing some water site searching now. Voice of Itsmu. At some point my god also needs to forge a Thistle Mace so that one of my lizards can start doing Haraspexy as well. Would be nice. And, things are okay. Still need research. But this is how things look at the moment. I'm doing a bit more forging now as well. There's Yetis, Augury, Voice of Itsmu, and then summoning some more Shrouds, Eyes of the Void, and Spell Focuses as well. And other than that, that's it for this turn. This is the Sea Untamed, by the way. It's 6,400 population. I mean, it's still pretty good. I mean, it's about as good as our other provinces. It's just not quite as good as, you know, Lake Seaweed. Yeah. That's it for this turn, though. So that was turn 39. I think that's the end of the video, so thanks for watching. Hoping you're still enjoying it. And I'll see you next time.